Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My beloved brothers and sisters, in today's video, we're going to go through a particular line of poetry, inshallah ta'ala, break it down word for word and take some benefits from it. And hopefully by the end of it, you would have learned some new vocabulary. You would have also learned this line of poetry and what it actually means. And hopefully we can take some benefit from the wisdom and the hikmah that is within this particular line of poetry. So not to spend too much time in this introduction, let's go straight into it. This is the line of poetry. You may have come across it before somewhere else, inshallah ta'ala, but just to explain to you, it says here, أتاني أن سهلا ذم جهلا علوما ليس يعرفهن سهل علوما لو قراها ما قلاها ولكن الرضا بالجهل سهل. So this is a very powerful line of poetry. It's really talking about an example of an individual who basically didn't know a particular science or didn't know a particular knowledge, and therefore he would always criticize it. It's like when you are trying to do something in life, you're trying to study Arabic, you're trying to study your deen, and people themselves who don't have knowledge of the Arabic language and they don't have knowledge of the religion itself, they say to you, what are you doing? Waste your time studying this language. It's an ancient language, no one talks it anymore. You don't need the Quran Arabic, we can just use the translation. Why are you trying to study fiqh? Why are you trying to do that? We don't have to study hadith. You don't need to know all these things. People will talk you out of it. But the truth of the matter is because they are ignorant of it themselves. And because they're ignorant of it, they don't actually realize the benefit and how great and how noble and how important sometimes it is to learn these particular things. And so we always have people in our lives that try to demotivate us and try to take us away from the path of what we're trying to do. It doesn't even have to be religious things. It's just things you want to do. You want to go gym, you want to work out, you want to become strong and healthier, and this is your path. But this person doesn't never really want to gym themselves. And so they say to you, why are you trying to go gym? Why are you trying to lift weights? Why are you doing that? It's a waste of time. It's this, it's that, go do something else. And they will talk you out of the process. But the truth is because that person themselves can never do gym, or they don't do gym, and they don't like doing gym, and they're ignorant of what gym actually consists of, is why they would say such a thing. So inshallah ta'ala, this is a very powerful line of poetry. But let's quickly break it down, inshallah ta'ala. So we have here at the beginning atani. Okay, now the word atani comes from the word ata, right, which means to come. Okay, which means to come. So ata. But when you say atani, it means it came to me. Okay, it came to me, or I was informed of this. Okay, anna, that, yani adawat nasb. Okay, anna sahlan. And sahl here is the name of a person. Okay, sorry, let's rub this out. It's the name of a person. Sahal. But the word sahal also in the Arabic language, it means something which is easy. Okay, and you're going to find that this line of poetry, the word sahal comes a few times because it's a play on word. Okay, it's a play on word. So sahal. So atani, it came to me, anna sahlan, that sahal, this individual sahal, dhamma, okay, dhamma, he criticized. Okay, the word dhamma means to criticize or belittle. Okay, to belittle. Okay, he belittled, and it doesn't mention specifically what it is, but he belittled something. Okay, and we're going to find out from the rest of the poetry that is referring to knowledge. Okay, so he belittled some sort of knowledge, but he did it jahlan. He did it out of ignorance. Okay, so he didn't do it with knowledge. He didn't belittle it with knowledge that this is a bad science or anything like that, but he did it out of ignorance, meaning he belittled it, but he doesn't even know the science himself. So atani anna sahlan dhamma jahla. It came to me, the sahal, this individual, dhamma, he belittled and humiliated and criticized yani some sort of science, some sort of knowledge, and out of jahl, ignorantly, okay, out of ignorance. And then he says uluman, okay, so uluman is the plural for the word ilm, okay, plural for the word ilm, and it means sciences, okay, knowledge in the plurality form. Okay, so not science as in the science, the subject, but sciences as in a discipline, a field or study. So uluman, so there's a bunch of sciences. Okay, he criticized him, dhamma, right? So atani anna sahla dhamma jahlan uluman laysa. Okay, the word laysa is here used as a negation as well. Okay, so it's like we're negating here. So we're going to negate this. So if I say علوما يعرفهن يعرفهن سهل. يعرف here means he knows. He knows. And the hunna here, hunna is the plural. Sorry, it's the dhamir, the pronoun, which is connecting back to uluman. Okay, because uluman is for those of you that know the word uluman, it is what we call a jam'a taksir. Okay, jam'a taksir. And it's jam'a taksir, and therefore, and it is غير عاقل, which means it's treated as a feminine word. Okay, and that's why we have hunna, which is the feminine, يعني ضمير, the feminine pronoun, which is muttasil, which is connected here. So يعرفهن. So علوما. So ignore the word laysa for a second. If we said علوما, sciences, يعرفهن سهل. Okay, سهل is the fa'il here. Okay, it's the same individual, سهل here. He knows them. So sciences, يعرفهن سهل. These are sciences that Sahel knows. But if I say علوما ليس يعرفهن سهل, it means these are sciences that Sahel doesn't know. Okay, I'm negating that sentence now. So if I said only أتاني أن سهل ذم جهل علوما يعرفهن سهل, that would mean that these are sciences that Sahel knows. But the actual line of poetry says ليس يعرفهن سهل. So أتاني أن سهل ذم جهل. It came to me that Sahel, he criticized some knowledge out of ignorance. These are علوم and sciences, okay, or disciplines. ليس يعرفهن سهل. Sahel doesn't know them. He's never studied them. He's criticizing, saying, why are you studying Nahu? Why are you studying Sarf? Why are you busy yourself with science of Hadith and the grading of Hadith? All Hadith has already been graded for us. Why do you have to study the tafsir of the Quran? We don't need the tafsir. We can just read the translation. They will criticize these subjects in these sciences out of, ignorance, because they don't know them at all. Okay. Then he says that these sciences that he's criticizing, uluman, okay, so sciences, okay, or subjects, studies of fields, disciplines. Uluman, low. The word low here means if. So sciences, these are sciences that he doesn't even know, and he criticizes them. He says uluman low qaraha. Sciences, if qaraha. If qaraha means to read. Okay, if he read it. Okay, if he read it. Okay, qaraha. The ha is the dhamir here that's going back to the word uluman. So uluman law qaraha. If he read it, ma qalaha. Yani the word qalaha means to dislike something, to have anger towards something, to have a distaste to something, right? So he would have not, ma qalaha means he wouldn't have disliked it. Okay, disliked or hated it. Ma qalaha, the ma here, by the way, is negation. So we bring the ma here, we're going to write negation. So uluman law qaraha ma qalaha. These are sciences. If he read them, ma qalaha, he would have hated it. He would have criticized it, right? Then he says walakin. Okay, walakin, but الرضا بالجهل سهل. But الرضا, which means to be pleased. Okay, to be pleased with something. To be pleased بالجهل means with ignorance. With ignorance is sahl. It's easy. Okay, now the word here, easy, is being used. Sahl here means easy, doesn't mean the person sahl. So to break it down, he says Atani anna sahla dhamma jahla. It has come to me that Sahl has criticized out of ignorance. علوما ليس يعرفهن سهل. These are sciences that he does not know. Okay, he does not know them at all. Sahel doesn't know them. علوما لو قراها ما قالها. These are sciences that if he actually knew them and he read them, he wouldn't have hated it. He wouldn't have had so much hatred towards it. ولكن الرضا بالجهل سهل. But to be pleased with ignorance is something which is very easy. Meaning that it's easier to be in the side of criticizing than it is to be on the path for actually working harder towards something. People will criticize you and they will tell you don't do this and don't do that, and they actually don't have a clue about the thing themselves. It's different when somebody's actually treaded that path, they've actually taken that path before, and then they advise you. But someone that's never done it before and they try to pull you back and they want to demotivate you, the truth of the matter is that they're happy in their ignorance. And that's the reason why they're not able to do these things. And just because they are unable to do these things shouldn't be a reason for us not to be able to do them. And so the next time somebody tells you studying the Arabic language is a waste of your time, the Quran is translated into any language, you don't need the Arabic language, you don't need to seek knowledge, you don't need to study these books and etc. Just remember, these are the same people that do not know these sciences, and therefore they don't understand the importance of them in the first place, and therefore they're talking from a perspective of ignorance, and that is something that a person should never consider in terms of taking advice from. But going forward from the people that actually do know these things and they've taken this path and they understand it and take their advice on board. Just a short little video, inshallah ta'ala, going through these lines of poetry. I hope inshallah ta'ala you guys found that of benefit, and if there's any other video you would like me to do, or any other lines of poetry you want me to break down and explain, we can do this in much more details. You know, we can go through the verb here, yani ata, and then dhamma, and then uluman, ya'rif, sorry, the verb ya'rif, and qara, and etc. But to keep it short and simple, inshallah ta'ala, for you guys to benefit. May Allah bless you all. Barakallahu feekum wa jazakumullahu khairan. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.